Welcome to Business Purpose and Clarity with Petri. I'm your host. We talk about startup life, insights, practical tips, mistakes, failures, and everything between. Red alert. We are on Crises now. I've seen a few responses coming from people, even with those you've been working for years, and you think you know them. But when the real crisis hit, the true character comes out. And I've seen two types of different responses. One of them is that some people just become more focused, more determined, and they start to really perform when it matters. And of course, that's a really nice thing. You would hope that your team is full of this type of people, because then you can get things done. And the good thing is, after the crisis, the team feels so much tighter. They've been through stuff together, and it tends to become a really good team at the end. So crises are not all too bad. But of course, if you can avoid them, the better. The second type is not so fortunate. That's where the even rational people become irrational. They start to do stupid things. They start to do things which are actually harming themselves. I don't mean physical harm. I mean harming the business, harming their self-interest, their stake in the company, the future of the company. Things which should be quite evident that everybody should focus on. Saving the company, getting over the crisis, and pulling together. So why is that happening? What brings that up? I'm not a professional in that field, but I have a few hypotheses based on the evidence and the experience I've seen and observed firsthand. Sometimes it's fear, and fear is not rational. And that's a really surprising thing to observe. You wanna argument, you wanna talk with these people and explain that, listen, we should do this because of that. Because of Z, because of pros and cons, and this is the best way to go about it. Yet, they do the exact opposite. And there could also be other factors underneath you don't see. There might be somebody else pulling the strings. It could be the spouse, it could be some family things. It could be some other things, other aspects, financial things, some other aspects in their life that you don't know about. But those things are reflected upon, and they are part of the decision making. This brings unexpected results, unexpected outcomes. And it also tends to break the team spirit, motivation. Some people are standing on the brake. Others are saving the ship and making everything possibly imaginable to do the right thing. Oftentimes, this means that those people who are standing on the brakes takes the most of the focus in the company. So it becomes an internal thing. People are starting to, if not fight, but the focus is on within the team dynamics, is not laser focused on the solving the issue, the problem, getting out of the woods, getting rid of the crisis. I don't know how to solve this thing. I think you can just prepare yourself and don't expect that you know your business partners that well before the crisis happens. Afterwards, you know